Vice President Mike Pence, as the little birdie told Max, and former New Jersey Governor Christie have thrown their hats into this race. This headline from CNN: 2024 GOP field widens as Pence and Christie join race. The 2024 Republican primary is beginning to take shape as former Vice President Mike Pence and former New Jersey Governor Christie enter the race. CNN's Jeff Zeleny reports. Now, another person also throwing their name into the race on Wednesday is North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. According to reporting from the New York Times, Christie and Pence joined a long list of candidates trying to secure the Republican nomination. Now, here is an updated list from yesterday from the New York Times, because we all want you to see all of these faces of the folks who are in the race already. And then there are others who are considering a run, and we see that Suarez has not officially entered in yet, but we got that. And there may be a few others who are just thinking about this thing. Oh, wait, this is starting to feel like 2016 all over again. Now, Christie has labeled himself as the best candidate to beat Trump, citing his lack of fear of going after the former president. You know, they got that kind of New Jersey, New York thing going on. Get your popcorn out and get ready. Now, here's one such example of what Christie is talking about right here.
Donald Trump is a TV star. Nothing more, nothing less. A TV star. And let me suggest to you that if we put him back in the White House, the reruns will be worse than the original show was.
The reruns will be worse than the original show. Now, he might be right about that. Now, one person that's not feeling Christie's run is Fox dude Sean Hannity. Watch this.
Looking at Christie, he left office as governor of New Jersey, 13% approval rating, 14% in another poll. And I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, you're only getting in this race because you hate Donald Trump and want to bludgeon Donald Trump. He views it as his role to be the enforcer and to attack Trump. You know what? That's not a very inspiring agenda. And I don't even know if I'm interested in facilitating or listening to, him babble on when he left office with nobody in New Jersey even liking him.
Now, not many of the Republican candidates have an inspiring reason to run, actually. So I don't know, maybe Sean Hannity is on to something. Far cry for me to agree with Sean Hannity on one thing. Let me just say none of them right now have anything inspiring to run on. But Pence, meanwhile, has tried to distance himself from Trump ever since January 6th. You think that he would, because when it was found out that some of President Trump's supporters were willing to lynch the former vice president, President Donald J. Trump did not come to his former vice president's rescue. But remember this interview with ABC News in November of last year?
2:24 p.m., the president tweets, Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what should have been done.
It angered me, but I turned to my daughter who was standing nearby, and I said, it doesn't take courage to break the law. It takes courage to uphold the law. I mean, the president's words were reckless. It was clear he decided to be part of the problem. We had our differences. And I told him that seeing those people ransacking the Capitol infuriated me.
There is the former vice president saying basically that the president's words were reckless and that he told him so. So Max, I don't see the requisite emotion, especially when somebody was not willing to call the mob off on you. I mean, I would still be mad as hell even to this day. Every time I thought about being betrayed by the president, I would be mad. But there is Pence, cool as a cucumber.
Mike Pence may be the only person who almost falls asleep telling the story of how he was almost killed. I mean, he can't even sum up the excitement about his own campaign. And now we see with Christie, with Mike Pence, with Nikki Haley, Americans are about to see how many ways Republicans can divide up 1% of the vote, because none of these people has a remote chance of beating Donald Trump. None of these people are gonna be able to raise enough money to get past Iowa. The only one who gets a pass is Chris Christie, because he single-handedly broke the back of Marco Rubio's presidential campaign in 2016. And I thought that was funny. So I wanna see that happen again.
Yeah, Max, you are on to something. None of them can compete with Donald J. Trump. And because that Chris Christie has that, it's that New Jersey flair. See, he's the only one that can match energy to energy with Donald J. Trump. So this is going to be very, very interesting. I mean, you are really on to something right there.